I'm not going to sing, I promise. I need to thank everybody associated with this event. It's unbelievable. For someone who makes his living with words, I really don't have any to express how humble I feel, the gratitude that I feel, especially to the people who read the book, who liked the book, to the Stout family. I'm humbled, and I thank you very much. One thing I'm never going to live down, and that is I don't have a Wikipedia, I don't have a website, and about 5 years ago, I was with my agent Tiffany and a whole group of people. We were doing an event at a library, and the head librarian said, "Why don't you have a website?" I tried Googling you, and up comes this plant called the Lamanda plant. And its little surname is the Buttercup. I look like a buttercup. Okay, so in the publishing world now, most of my emails are addressed to Dear Buttercup. This has been going on for the last 5 years. I'm never going to live that down. That aside, as you can tell from my accent, I'm from the Bronx, born and raised, where we say things like coffee, and the letter 3 is pronounced tree. And I went to a little parochial school in the Bronx, where I might be the worst student in the history of that school's 75 years in existence. My first grade teacher was Sister Ann Wutta. That was my name for her because generally when I turned in my homework, her response was Wutta. And nuns do get mad. Second grade teacher was, I believe, Sister Mary. Are you kidding me? That was generally the response on any pop quiz. Third grade teacher, I believe, was Sister Catherine. Detention for you, young man.
That's true.
Detention was particularly harsh in this little school in the Bronx because it was done on a Saturday. It was done between noon and 3.
Wow.
And so I spent many happy Saturday in detention. And detention was supervised by the priest in charge of the school. My nickname for him was Father Detention. And this is all true. I'm not making one word of this up. So this one particular Saturday where my friends are all playing and I'm in detention, Father Detention gets very upset with me and he says, "I'm going to give you an assignment. I want you to write a 500-word essay on why a quality education is important and why you should not steal straws from the lunchroom and blow spitballs in the girls' hair." And so I sat down and I wrote a 1,000-word short story about the day Martians invaded the Bronx, kidnapped all the nuns, and left robots in their place. And the robots let us do whatever we want, and we ate cake and candy until the nuns escaped from Martian prison, and there was a big war in the Bronx, and the nuns used their laser beam yardsticks to conquer the robots, and brought us all back to school. So I turned that in, which was not what he asked me to write. But he looked at it, and he read it, and he said, "You know what, Al? I'm going to give you an A for this." He says, "And I think I know what you're going to be when you grow up." And I was so pleased until he said, "I'll see you next Saturday." Thank you all very much.